and we're going to crack on with episode 5 of Beyblade X today. Really happy I got to do this. I got a couple hours to myself, so I did a little bit of filming, but I got some mail. Very happy. It's just arrived. I don't know which is which, but I should have both Rhino horn and the DranDagger set in each of these boxes. Fortunately, the Hell's Chain one will be a few days later, but I'm just happy I got it anyway. I know a lot of people had some issues ordering that one. Again, I've ordered through Amazon Japan, and I've not had any issues at any point really. So let's see who's inside this one. Ooh. First up we have the DranDagger set. Pretty dope. What's this? How many 3-on-3 sets? This is the third? Well, one of 3 3-on-3 sets we have now. But yeah, sweet. I think the thing everyone's most excited for playing with is the rush bit, because that's probably the biggest change on parts, with the bigger gaps between the teeth, so it's meant to catch onto the extreme line more frequently. Should we go straight for this, or should we let's get the other one out of the box first, and then we'll see what we're opening. I figured today I'm gonna unbox everything, and then I'm gonna watch the episode afterwards, because I've been hearing good things about episode 5. I've tried to avoid all spoilers until I actually get to watch the episode and react live, but it's pretty impossible because it's the main Beyblade news for like every Friday. So I do know that they introduced King, and I think everyone's saying this is the best episode we've had so far. I mean, it's only got a few other episodes to contend with. And here are our Rhino horns. Pretty sick. I think this is the blade I've most been excited for, because I think this will be good for Smash Attack. I hope it will be good for Smash Attack. I hope that Night Lance would be good for Smash Attack, and it is, but I think it's a bit too random. The points sticking out, you can't. It's like 50-50 if you're going to KO them or going to KO yourself, and this has really, really random kind of protrusions as well on the blade, so we'll see. I do have one more piece of Beymail, but it's not Beyblade X related, I don't think. So I'm going to get into this DranDagger set first and check this bad boy out. Everything's stuck on the inside in here like this. And it always feels funny, like you just imagine opening this stuff and you think of it being in its own little Kyber case, you know, like formed foam all around the thing, and they're just little baggies like you're scoring some Beyblades. Alright, let's go straight to the main attraction. Let's get DranDagger out of here. So look at this blade. The blue plastic is very clear, very light, quite different to the original kind of like darker tones of Dran's sword. Blade is about as thick, bit thinner, yeah, a bit thinner, not as steep as slopes. Looking at them side by side here, you can see, but looks nice, looks really nice, and kind of like more even spacing for all of the contact points. So we'll see. We already know this part, the ratchet. It's a pretty nice recolor of 460. I wonder if it bursts as easily as every other 460. And here's the bit I've been most excited for, and on my community posts you were all excited for, is the Rush bit. It's very flat. It almost looks like a blank, and they're still waiting to finish designing it because it's very, very simple. Just a block cylinder, and then because the teeth are so separated, this looks like like one of the flame fakes. Let's put it all together here. That's very skinny. Very skinny. How tall is it in comparison to? So yeah, so the gears are shorter as well as being more sparse. Oh, the teeth, sorry. The teeth are sparser, or shorter, sorry, as well as being more sparse. Really, really cool. Looking forward to getting some battles in with this one. And then we just have some recolors. Our Night Shield looks very, very nice. Really like this purple. Purple Beyblades tend to be the most popular ones. Oh, it looks right on the camera like that. That's very nice. Pretty sick. I didn't know the camera would focus in like that, so I'll show you DranDagger properly. That's nice, isn't it? See what I mean? Shorter gears here. Gears. You call them gears. Teeth. Although, what do they get referred to in the anime? And 580, I believe, is recolor here. And here we have our new Night Shield. So that gives me a few more options for my Smash Knight combo. I think this blade on top of the Shark Edge 360 in low flat would look very nice. I might put those together by the end of the stream. Everyone's always hated on this green Shark Edge. Why? I think it looks cool. You don't think it looks cool? I think it's pretty cool. What's it on? It's on 380 and flat. A little lime green flat. Looks like a little not Solero. Is it Solero? The little ice cream balls. And here is our Shark Edge. Final member of our... No, it's not a 3-on-3 set, is it? What's it called? DranDagger deck set. So our deck set. Looking forward to hopefully getting Hell's Chain later in the week. Yeah, very nice Beyblades. Only 2 new parts in the set, but pretty cool. We'll get some battles with those later on. Record some of those up. I'm gonna go straight into unboxing this Rhino horn because I'm quite eager to watch the newest episode, and I've got very limited time to do this stream. Also, just before doing this, I filmed day 10 of the Bay Ultimate. Winner stays on in the Bay Ultimate Stadium. Day 10. I just filmed that, so when I'm finished on this stream, I'm gonna edit that one together, get that uploaded, and get straight on with some more housework. Just got some clothes to wash and hang. Another busy week. So that's the next thing I want to get edited is my next vlog. Just catching up with the last fortnight. It's been pretty hectic. Beyblade X has now officially released over here, and there is a tournament that started half an hour ago in Bangkok, which I would love to be at, but I cannot. I think it's a G3, but they didn't announce that it would be a G3 until like a couple of days before because they didn't know yet. So yeah, missing out on that one, but we got this instead. And have you lovely viewers at home. Alright, let's start with the blade because, wow. Looks like a little rock you'd find, well, where you'd find a rock, just on the floor somewhere. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's like you really notice the absence of plastic on the outside of this one. Like all the others have like a little bit underneath the metal. Well, this one does too, but it just really feels like it's smaller, more compact. It's got that dense feeling and look to it. I like the grey of the is it gear chip there. That's nice. That's very nice. And we got more purple and more lime green parts. We can swap that up with our 3-on-3 deck set stuff. There goes the ratchet. I am assuming they've given us another 380. I'm pretty sure it's a 380. Yes, 380. Very sound defensive ratchet. Harder to burst, but also good weight on it. A little bit more height. And we have the sharp bit here. See if I can get to see the point on that. Definitely the sharpest point we've had in a Beyblade X release so far. So let's get this all put together. This looks like a very, this reminds me kind of like Roller Defensor, how like compact and tight it is. Have I got one nearby? Apparently not. Yes, I do. Here we are, Roller Defensor. I mean, the blade shape is nothing alike, but I'm talking about the compactness of it. Very cool. I like this a lot. Nice. Yes, 4 new Beyblades to add to the ever-growing collection of Beyblade X Bays. I'm going to pop in my headphones and I'm going to get episode 5 playing. While episode 5 is playing, I'll unbox my other bit of Beymail. I have forgotten, as per usual, what it is. I imagine it will be a plastic gen part. Yeah, let's get this episode playing because the adverts are gonna kick in first. And I say this about every country, but Japanese adverts are wild as well. I remember my partner and I were in Tokyo for a little while, and it felt like every program had someone doing a little react in the corner. Like it'd be everything. Like you'd be watching some drama, and just a little box would appear in like the corner, and someone would be reacting to it. Like that's cool. All right, let's get this one open while they're doing the intro stuff. Oh, that's the episode start. Oh, Chrome and X. Oh, serious of Chrome. Oh, serious about leaving Pendragon. I'm someone else now. Here we go. Oh, look at that Cobalt Drake. Very fancy. Very, very fancy. How do you launch? Do you use string launchers? Do you use the grip? I think a lot of people like ripcord launcher, grip, and battle pass. I think that's the best looking combo of parts. I'm a big fan of just the launcher. So I'm captivated. Sparky hands. The CG's good. The CG is good. But you just miss out on the same kind of shading. Like, the same kind of shading, the dynamic lines. Like, this bit where they're facing off against each other there, and it's very dynamic. I mean, this is too, it got the energy sparks and stuff, it's really cool. I wish it was hand-drawn. I know that, I mean, it'd probably give them enough time to release more issues of the manga if it was hand-drawn. But man, go watch season 1 of OG Beyblade and just enjoy. I mean, there's a lot of repetitive kind of like cuts and shots, but yeah. Who do you think won that battle then between Chrome and X? Because don't we see the next thing where Chrome's looking all serious at an interview, like, yeah, there's someone out there who's going to challenge me, and we assume he's talking about X. X doesn't know, he's just absolutely like, oh my god, yes, yes, this is a weird Beyblade. I can't remember what it was. The brother and sister in G Revolution's Flame Pegasus, which is the one I'm just cutting out of the bubble wrap now. And what was the sister's blade called? Probably like Lightning Pegasus or something. Or funky. So yeah, this one you could launch normally, or you can put the ripcord through the side here and launch it like this. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Got a ripcord nearby. This way? Yeah. Apparently not that way. This way? Yes, this way. Okay. What? No way. Alright, I'll do it in a way I can show you. Yeah, I never actually got to play with one of these before. Sorry. I'm a simple man. That's why I spend all my time playing with spinning tops. But yeah, get it going. Let's see. See if we can do a trick. Alright, we'll get this nailed by the end of episode 5. We'll get this spinning on my finger. I've just gotten this and I'm gonna break it in no time. I didn't double check his name. Is it Toshi, the sponsor? X Tower, get on bird. Thanks. Okay, it's still spinning. We're okay. We're all good. We're all good. Oh man. What do I think of the new Rhino horn bay? I think it is pretty dope. Why can't I see the chat? What's going on? Oh, there we are. Okay, yeah. I think it looks pretty dope. I haven't gotten to play with it yet. But, like, my favorite... I've probably gone on... If you've watched any of my channel... My favorite kind of Beyblades are small, heavy, compact smash attackers. And I'm thinking about, like I do with most things, is putting this on 360 and flat or low fat Beyblades for those of you Beyblading on a diet. Or possibly the new Rush bit, which I haven't gotten to play with yet. I really want to see this going in person. I was watching Stalker. I don't know if you follow Stalker or subscribe to Stalker on YouTube. His just product reviews, unboxing, and he just does a lot of like long form videos, just battling with the products out of the box. And Rush looks pretty good. But yeah, Rhino horn. I think it's quite light. Actually, let me get my scales. Let's do this like let's go back and do this almost like a proper YouTuber would. Alright, let's get it on. So let's just do the blade itself. 32.67 grams compared to a Night Shield, which is my other favorite smash attacker. 32.19, so yeah, a little bit heavier Rhino horn. I got my Rhino horn from Amazon Japan, so I got a couple copies of those, and it arrived with the DranDagger set, and I have the Hell's Chain deck set coming soon. And they're properly an X Tower now. Man, I was about to say why don't we have these in real life, but there's that place in Shibuya now, which I really want to go to, the Beyblade training place. This dude's just air ripping in the middle of a massive room. Like, yeah, I like Beyblades too, bro. You like Beyblades? Yes. It's like when you're at a fight event and like people are in the crowd like shadow boxing. It's like, yeah, Beyblade, bro. Let's go. Love the energy. Alright, so yeah, so it's heavier. So let's build some combos while we're here. Let's try it on the 360 low flat, see what that looks like. Although I think, ooh, yeah, I got a launcher. What was I say? Where's my favorite launcher? Yeah, well, I've got one right here. Oh, there it is. I like using the Leon Claw launcher because it's just a little bit of extra bling. But I think it looks cool anyway with the black ripcord. Yeah, so this is typically the kind of thing I like to build, just compact little smash attackers. So this could end up being a winning combo for me. So this is the first group of Beyblades for a couple of weeks. I haven't edited my current 3-on-3 deck formation. Is Hell Scythe 460 low flat, because, well, yeah, the purple does look cool. Purple always looks cool on bays. But yeah, one for the color combination, but also I think Hell Scythe is just so good at bursting bays, and putting it on low flat is just fantastic. Then I've got my Shark Edge 360 taper. I'm not the biggest advocate for it. Bird versus X. When did this happen? More filler? But yeah, I've never been the biggest fan of taper, but I think because it's less balanced, it really helps Shark Edge get those kind of angled hits on people's ratchets. I really like to try and go for burst, you can tell. And then Dran Sword 380 flat, just because it's probably the heaviest big smashy attacker you can make. This is like my juggernaut, so very aggressive deck, not a single defensive or stamina Beyblade in there, but yeah, I like it. I want to try and make this thing balance. How is everyone else finding the filler in Beyblade X? Because what's cool is that it's kind of like team building stuff. I think I was saying this at the end of the last live stream I did a couple of days ago. But it's cool. It's like giving us details on the team and just watching Bird get wrecked by everyone, including X. Oh man. He's proper impressed by X. That's good. You need that positivity on the team. Alright. Let's go. Ultimate balance. Almost a couple, not a couple seconds, almost a second. Almost a second. Let's just do it in my palm. Just do it in my palm. See if we can get it to work. And then we'll go from there. Yes. 100% agree with you there. The kind of like team aspect to it. I mean, I have to be honest, I haven't really watched Metal Fight or Burst, but the whole team thing was a big deal in OG back 10 shoot, and it was like a big deal when we were kids, like playing the game and the whole kind of sense around it. But I think for X now, I mean, it'd be cool to have actual teams battling against each other, but just making sense of having like 3-on-3 deck battles and stuff. It thematically makes sense with the gameplay as well. I like it. And yeah, everyone's getting their time so far. It seems like with the team. But I'd be an absolute lecherous fanboy taking non-stop pictures without permission of a girl. Is it a girl or is it an AI? I don't want to get into these conversations if I'm honest. Does AI have a gender? But yeah, he's frosty. I haven't really watched the other people. Yeah, no, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the story for sure, and just it's a series about spinning tops. You know, we can only be so serious about it, but all the series and stuff we have about different things like card games, like man, how serious did Yu-Gi-Oh get? But yeah, like with Beyblade in the OG series, like there are a lot of heavy themes that just aren't kind of like pushed to the forefront. Like essentially, one of the main arcs of the original series was all about training like child soldiers to take over the world, which I think is probably a pretty common theme in kids' cartoons. No one ever thinks about. Right, X and Bird seem pretty happy. Sorry, Siri seems to think I want something from him right now. Shut up, Siri. Oh man. Okay. Man, I really want to see King now. I've been hyped up from everyone else's thumbnails, and I still haven't seen King. But yeah, super happy to get this Flame Pegasus. Really cool. Um, let's get it, take it apart. Take it apart a little bit. Absolute. Oh yeah. Yeah, I got. I have. I'm very lucky. I've got two X stadiums at the moment. I got the one from the Start Dash set, and I've switched around the extreme line so it's like this is the danger zone, and I've got the Cora one that the red extreme line came in. So yeah, really cool stadiums. I really like the look of the one in the new kind of like starter set with the black and green. Gives me proper old school like Xbox vibes. Um, I just hear like the Halo theme tune playing when I see it. Yeah, so this is the kind of anatomy. We've got the AR here, um, which looks like it should have good upper attack, and it's got a thick outer edge, which is very good. And the engine gear comes apart somehow. Um, I am not going to do it or attempt it now because I'd rather not break this on stream. I'd rather break it later so I can cry in private. But I'm going to leave this as it is for now until I've done a little bit more research. Who's this ninja that they're talking to? He's not in the anime, right? I don't remember him in the manga. Everyone's just ripping in the air whilst getting coached. That's amazing. Hasbro. So, I've in my time collecting Beyblades, I don't think Hasbro have impacted me very much. In the UK, we still got a lot of like Karatomi stuff. Um, but I don't hear anything good about them. Very rarely, like a handful of Beyblades that people say play good, but they still look bad. Like when you see them held up next to Karatomi blades, they look like an afterthought. Like they look like a rush job, and it's just sad. Will they do that with X? It seems like the emphasis from Karatomi is that they will be meeting the same standards. So I imagine they've heard um, the fans and the client base's complaints and their feedback. So hopefully they're respecting that and not just not just saying they're respecting it. I imagine Hasbro will be producing them, not just distributing them, because like Karatomi can't even keep up with production demand themselves. They can probably keep up with production demand. Sorry, it's just that they had the blip at launch, so who knows? If it's an exact carbon copy, then awesome, nothing to worry about. If it's not, then will it be better? Will it be worse? I mean, history would say it would be worse. I think the only part I know of being better from Hasbro is the El Drago, the Meteor El Drago wheel. Yeah, exactly. Like the Hasbro gear just never looks as good, and I only own a handful of Hasbro back and shoot Beyblades at the moment. I don't think I have a single Hasbro burst or metal fight part. Like I said, the only one I think I do want to get is the wheel for Micho El Drago, because apparently the rubber on that one is just so much better. Alright, Leon Claw's just bouncing off Stone Mont Blanc, which is just Night Shield. That's someone, if you want a really good Beytuber to follow, go check out Natsume Craft, Japanese speaking channel. They make some of the coolest Beyblade mods. They essentially make like releases, like they'll make the box looking like the official Beyblade X box for something like Stone Mont Blanc, but they'll do it like perhaps it is in the anime, or they'll just do the manga version. They did Strike Hawk, which I thought was super cool. They've also done their own version of like a collab. Oh, there's King. Shaded eyes. Looks cool. Looks very cool. Ooh, I like his what were those designs in his pupils? They almost look like, were they kanji? I didn't really see it properly. It was a very quick flash. Maybe we'll catch a look at his eyes again later on. That's cool. It looks like it essentially would do in the manga, just colorized. I like that. Ooh. Yeah, thematically that would make sense. A larger bay for a rhino horn. And I think the bays will probably get bigger. If you look at every other generation, that tends to be the way it goes. But I think the most important, yeah, having a larger circumference would be advantageous, because you control more of the center of the stadium as a defense bay. But I think as long as it's quite dense and heavy, and the design is either like you have here with Night Shield, this is a defensive bay, although it's smooth, but because it has an off-balanced section that's heavier, it still swings and creates counter hits. So with Rhino Horn, it's the same idea. Like, it's maybe not as big as Night Shield, but because it's more compact and dense, and as we saw, it's a little bit heavier, with these kinds of awkward protrusions, it should be able to create counter hits, which is at least the idea, I believe, behind a blade shaped like this. I've again watching Stalker's videos. I saw some good over finishes and extreme finishes from Rhino Horn. But again, my biggest worry, because I want to turn this into a smash attacker. I don't know if it will be great for that. Like I said, I don't think Night Lance is great for smash attack. I think it's a bit too random where it goes off. I think it KOs itself half the time compared to just KOing the opponent. But yeah, very excited to try this one out. I think this one might be good as well on like a tapered bit or something. Not just because the color scheme would matchup. But yeah, I think it's not that there is any point, but with such a heavily indented blade like this, I wouldn't bother putting it on a stamina base because it's going to lose stamina quickly. Like if it had smaller protrusions, I would think about a stamina base because it would make small knocks on the opponent's bay, have space on its own, and be able to carry on spinning. But I think the impacts are going to be too violent with this shape. Oh, there's a Team Zuganic looking all fired up, ready to go. Yeah, so we'll see with this one. And there's the end of our episode. So yeah, good episode. I know I was talking to yourselves for most of it, but I do like the team building stuff. I think for people who aren't reading the manga as well, and for a lot of people that are probably just getting into it, seeing the anime, that kind of stuff is probably the thing that's going to get them into the actual game. So I'm watching the anime on TV Tokyo. So if you're able to use a VPN and say that you're in Japan, you can get onto TV Tokyo. All you need to do is put in a Japanese postcode. I just find a hotel in Tokyo, so don't arrest me. But yeah, so I'm just watching it on TV Tokyo. I'm seeing a lot of people in different forums already. They've ripped it and they're doing their own subs, so you can scour the internet for that stuff if you want. But yeah, I'm just going through TV Tokyo. It's pretty easy if you've got a VPN, otherwise it might be as convenient. But yeah, I'm going to end it there. Oh no, I'm going to stay till the preview because there was a preview at the end of last one, and I ended before we got to that, and it was pretty cool. Alright, what's our preview this week? So it's just going to be... Are we getting one? Oh yeah, we are. So it's just going to be Bird, like, losing to... What's the girl who uses Rhino one again? I've forgotten her name. Don't know if it says on the box. Yeah, it does, but I can't read it. I did. Yeah, I'm getting more into the anime now, and watching a couple of episodes in quick succession, like, keeps the hype going. That's a cool image with all the bit beast behind Team Zuganic there. That's cool. Yeah, I think because I do that a lot with anime or series. I wait a few episodes before typically watching it and just binge a bunch in one go. But yeah, I'm going to end it there. Thank you for tuning in for that. Really happy. Got my 3-on-3 deck set with the brand new DranDagger blade with the rush bit, which I'm very hyped for. And of course, it's all in pieces here. What other credit parts? Too many Beyblades on the desk in front of me here. But yeah, we also have our Rhino horn blade with a new 380 recolor and the sharp bit, defensive bit. Remember, defensive bits and X have points. Anyway, oh, and of course, Flame Pegasus. Got some really exciting Beyblade news coming up. I've been working with Ghostmaster on a really cool 3D print project, so I'm going to be putting up some videos about that soon. Other than that, thank you. Thank you for tuning in, Blizzard. That's really cool. I appreciate having someone to chat to on this one. And I'll catch you all on the next one. Peace.